I'm Dylan Black, welcome back. How about grandparents trying to help out when it comes to kids' safety? There's some do's and don'ts, grandparents, to talk about that. From the Ottawa Childbirth Education Association, it's Erin Shaheen. Hello, Erin.
Hello.
Wonderful to have you here because we need to keep our kids safe.
We do.
Very simple. Tell us about the Ottawa Childbirth Education Association.
Well, we're a not-for-profit organization that's been around since 1974 in Ottawa. So we have a long-standing relationship in terms of teaching prenatal classes in the community. We teach a Bringing Baby Home class, a CPR, comfort measures class, infant massage, and a sleep class. And now we're adding a grandparents class to our repertoire.
Okay, so this is new then?
This is new.
Lineup of things, amazing things that you guys do. So why did we feel the need to put this together, these workshops?
Well, we have a lot of parents, of course, that we meet on a monthly basis, and they're coming to class and they're trying to find a way to harness the excitement and the energy that the grandparents have when they find out that there's a new baby coming.
Okay.
And
we also know the grandparents are doing some things that they shouldn't be doing, unfortunately.
Well, they're coupled with this excitement and things that they've maybe stocked away and hidden away in the closet for the last 30 years waiting for this grandbaby to come. We often feel a huge connection and an emotion to some of the things that our own children used and wore and play with in car seats over time. And so they pull them out of their closet or they go shopping in the States and maybe they're not aware of some of the current codes and practices.
For example, I mean, I recently had a child, so I'm 40 years old. And so if my parents were to pull out stuff from the 1970s, probably not a good idea.
That's right.
So where do we start then? Because you have a piece of, like, I don't know if that's an antique on the end, or how old would that be?
This is a relic. So this car seat would have expired in 1997, I believe. It's a T-shield. Lots of people would be experienced with this from the early 1980s, and they might have hung on to it, and or they might go to the States to pick up a car seat because they think it's a really great deal. It's a better price, perhaps, but they're considered illegal in Canada.
Ooh, so what would make that one out of date at this point?
Age, for sure, and the guidelines have changed. So this is a 3-point harness, and now they're all 5-point harnesses, which means there's also straps coming in around the baby's hips.
Of course, to keep them a little safer.
That's right.
Okay. So do we find that grandparents are having a difficulty sort of saying like, no, it was good for you, so why can't it be good for your baby?
Exactly, and then the pressure. That's right, and then the pressure falls on the expectant parents to try and educate, and they're stuck in the middle trying to honor what their parents did, which was right at the time, and also new research and trying to find a gentle balance.
Okay, so can you tell us about some of the changes that have occurred in child safety throughout the years?
Absolutely. So one of the biggest ones is sleep. So for parents who had children in the 1970s and into the mid-1980s, babies were always put on their tummies to sleep, and often in a crib with a big pillow and a blanket and bumper pads.
Very bad.
And down the hallway. So the recommendations are entirely different. It's hard to keep caught up.
Okay, so what about diapers and all that fun?
Diapers is fun, and sometimes it's been 30 years since a grandparent has touched a diaper, and so whether they're disposables or cloth, and sometimes families are planning to use cloth, and the grandparent's idea of a cloth diaper is one big sheet of muslin material, and they don't understand how usable and easy they can be. So it's fun for them. It will be fun for them to have a chance to try them all out again on the way to babies. They all weigh 8 to 10 pounds, and they can try things out.
These babies are so quiet, by the way. They're well behaved.
Yeah,
Did they just feed? Did
they sleep really well too.
How are you? Hey, do you need to be changed? Okay, that's fun for sure. When do these workshops happen? Because it seems like there's going to be one kicking off fairly soon.
That's right. We're going to start on the Thanksgiving weekend. We're going to have a class on Saturday, October 7th. We're going to follow it up with another class again in November. We'll have one class every single month running throughout the year. It's
also very important to obviously ask your kids what they need help with, instead of just being a grandparent and assuming they need help.
Yeah, everyone has a different definition of help, and that certainly holds true now. It's different parenting in 2017 than it was in the 1970s. We all have different expectations, and sometimes we follow along with our work hours are entirely different, and we're tethered to our offices with our cell phones and such. And so it's nice for grandparents to ask and have this open line of communication. So that's what we're helping to promote too.
And it's beautiful because you are retraining, obviously. I mean, they obviously did something right, the grandparents, by having you, and you're doing okay because you went into the world and you had a child. But so many things have changed. What exactly would a workshop consist of?
We're going to talk a little bit about safe sleep. We're We're going to talk about how infant feeding options have changed and what sort of resources there are in town and the great resource that grandparents can offer. And we're going to offer to check their car seats and ensure that they're installed and maybe give them some updated reading material so that they have other places where they can find answers to their questions.
Okay, so where are these workshops taking place?
We offer them all around town. So we offer them, the first 2 sessions will be at the Ottawa Birth and Wellness Centre, and then we'll offer them centrally at our City of Ottawa facilities as well.
Okay, so where is that centre that you just mentioned?
The Ottawa Birth and Wellness Centre is at 2260 Walkley Road, right at the corner of Saint Laurent Boulevard.
Okay, now is there a capacity for the workshops? I mean, are you already getting filled up?
We are, which is exciting. So we have capacity for 9 couples in our class, and in fact one of the couples that's coming is not grandparent, it's 2 aunties who are coming. So
nice.
How lovely, 2 sisters coming to class to get excited to meet a niece or a nephew.
That's
on
wonderful.
the way.
Well, we didn't have a chance to change little Steve here, or does he have a name?
He does.
Okay.
You get to pick.
More details, ottawacea.com. Thank you very much, Erin, for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you as well. Have a good day.